I'm Noah Smith, and I'm a mechanical engineer. My interest is mainly in product development and design, and particularly in the biomedical engineering department. So the capstone process is really cool because students can have a say in what projects they want to be working on. So I was able to choose a project that really fell in line with my aspirations as a student, as well as like a career. And so I was really happy with all of the different opportunities that were presented to me, and being able to choose something that really fell in line with what I'm hoping to do. And yeah, it was really awesome that companies were giving us real projects that we could work on that were really impactful. So I felt like when I saw the projects, I was like, wow, there are a lot of choices that I can make that will be really useful in sort of picking a career path and developing my skills. So working with the sponsor was probably the highlight of Capstone, mainly because instead of doing something to get a grade, we were doing something to fulfill the needs of a business, which made the entire experience just feel like it was impactful at a different level. So working with the sponsor, it was also really cool because we were able to meet with them every week. So we got to know them on a personal level, and it just made the whole project feel like we were getting constant direction and we were really contributing to what they wanted. So I guess I would just say that my experience with the sponsor was probably one of the most important experiences that I had, because our sponsor really cared about what we were working on and really cared about us as students. We were able to make something that fit both our needs to grow and learn, as well as the company, the sponsor's needs to produce a really awesome product. So I was the team lead on our project, and a couple of people asked me at the beginning whether or not I thought that the team could produce what was being asked. And I told them no, because it was a tall order to fill. And in the end, we really did deliver on almost everything. We had a few shortcomings, but we came through and performed way above what my expectations were. Our team really was awesome. So I think as far as like student capabilities, definitely don't sell BYU students short. Not speaking for myself, but my teammates and my peers. They're really incredible people. So yeah, we did some awesome things, and I'm really proud of the work that we did. So I've had a few other pretty impactful experiences at BYU as far as teamwork goes. As a mechanical engineer, you're required to take mechatronics. I think most engineers have that experience where you're working together to compete. Another really cool experience that I had working on a team was on a study abroad. BYU does a study abroad with the National University of Singapore and Penn State in Singapore. And there I was on a team to sort of come up with a product that was impactful and help people. It was actually for cleaning was the application. And there's a lot of experiences that you have at BYU, whether or not if you're on a club or any sort of extracurricular. But Capstone definitely takes it to the next level. One, because you have a real milestone that you're trying to meet for someone. So the team is working together to meet that common goal that is needed. And then two, just because it's over the course of a year. So you have 2 semesters to really brainstorm and figure out what it is that you want to do, and then carry that out. So you get to go through the forming, the storming, the norming, and the performing phases. And I really experienced that on the Capstone team more than I have anywhere else in BYU. So our sponsor was really awesome in that they wanted what was best for the company and what was best for the students. And it made it really difficult for us to really understand what we needed to do in order to be successful. The scope of our project was really large, and we had a hard time understanding how much could we really swallow as a capstone team. And we spent a lot of time wrestling with the idea of what's acceptable and what's not acceptable, and our sponsor sort of left it up to us, and he'd always put it back on us, and he would say, well, what do you think you can do? What do you think your capabilities are? And it really made us stretch. So I would say the hardest thing for us was understanding how far and how high we could stretch, which was really cool because it let us achieve a lot more than maybe I was initially expecting to achieve. I would say if you're considering hiring Capstone, you are getting an excellent deal because the students really need you. I really needed our sponsor, and not only for the time that we are in Capstone, but also for the lifelong connections. Students really need good quality mentors, and companies need great employees. And I feel like there's no better way to really understand what sort of caliber you're getting until you work with someone. And when you work with students at BYU, you will not be disappointed because we really want to do awesome things, and doing awesome things for sponsors and real companies is just next level. So definitely consider BYU engineers for your project. We'll do the best that we can.